Hi, welcome back. So in this video, we are going to solve a mensuration question here. We have a sector and on the right hand side, we have a cone here. So this sector is changed into a cone. The first part here is to find out this angle x degrees here. Let's read. The diagram shows a sector of a circle. So sector of a circle that is made into a cone by joining OA to OB. So by joining this OA and OB, a sector, when we join them, we will be getting a cone. We will be getting a cone, which is shown on the right hand side here. The sector angle is x degrees. The sector angle is given. Sorry, we have to find out the sector angle. Radius of the sector. Sector's radius is given 7.5. This is 7.5. This is also 7.5 centimeter. And then the base radius of the cone. So for this cone, the base radius is given as 1.5 centimeter. Now calculate the value of x. We need to find out the value of x. So we have studied about sector here. To find out the sector angle, we know the formula here. Arc length. This arc length, let's take it as L here. We know the formula arc length is equals to theta. Theta is the angle at the center or the sector angle. Theta divided by 360 into 2 pi r. So in this case, radius is already given there 7.5. So we know radius 2 pi, we can put it in calculator. 360 also we can put it in calculator. Theta is what we need to find out. So L is missing. Arc length is missing. L is missing. So now a sector and a cone. When a sector is made into a cone, we know the relation. We need to know this relation. If we don't know this relation, then we won't be able to solve this question. When a sector is made into a cone, then the arc length of the sector, this arc length here, this arc length here, the arc length of the sector will be the same as the circumference of the circle formed here. Will be the arc length L will be the same as the circumference of this circle. Now, the radius is given 1.5 centimeter. So I can find out the circumference. So we need to know that arc length of a sector L will be the same as the circumference of the circle formed by the cone. Circumference of the circle, we know the formula for circumference is 2 pi r. Now arc length is L, so L is equals to circumference 2 pi r, 2 into pi into radius. I can see here the radius is given as 1.5. So 2 into 1.5, we know it is 3. So L is equals to 3 pi. L is equals to 3 pi. I'm keeping it as in terms of pi. So my arc length is 3 pi. Take this arc length, substitute in this formula here to get the unknown angle, unknown sector angle. So I got the L value here as 3 pi. So L is equal to 3 pi. Theta is x divided by 360 into 2 pi into radius. Radius is the radius of the sector. Don't get confused with the radius of the circle and radius of the sector. So in this formula, this is about sector. So R is the radius of the sector, which is given as 7.5. Now, 3 pi is equals to x divided by 360 into 7.5 into 2 is 15 pi. Now pi from both the sides get cancelled. Cross multiply this 360 to the other side. Simple algebra, 3 into 360 is equals to x into 15. Let's take it as 15x. So 3 into 360, let's put it in calculator. 3 times 360 is 1080. 1080 is equals to 15x. Therefore, x will be 1080 divided by 15. 1080 divided by 15 will give you 72. So, x will be 72 degrees. 72 degrees will be our final answer. So, we are done with the A part. Now, let's move on to the B part here. B part, we have a cylinder inside a sphere. So the diagram shows a cylinder with radius 8 centimeter. So for cylinder, just writing here, cylinder, the radius of the cylinder is given as 8 centimeter. Now, the diagram shows a cylinder with radius 8 centimeter inside a sphere with radius 17 centimeter. So for sphere, radius is given as 17 centimeter. Both ends of the cylinder, that means both the top and the bottom of the cylinder, touch the curved surface area of the sphere. Now, show that the height of the cylinder is 30 centimeter. That means we need to find out this height here, height of the cylinder, basically this part here, height of the cylinder as 30 centimeter. We need to prove that. So now, it's given that radius is 8 centimeter. Radius of the cylinder is 8 centimeter. If radius of the cylinder is 8 centimeter, then the diameter of the cylinder is going to be 16, will be 16 centimeter. If radius of the cylinder, this is the diameter, a cylinder's circle here, the bottom circle here, the radius is given as 8 centimeter. So this is diameter is 16 centimeter. And now suppose if this is the center of the sphere, now this is the diameter, of the, basically this is the sphere, and this is the diameter of the sphere, basically the diameter of the sphere. Now the radius of the sphere was given as 17 centimeter. If the radius is 17 centimeter, for this sphere, diameter is going to be 17 times 2, that is 34 centimeter. It's a right angle triangle which we formed here, and this is a 90 degree here, 90 degree here. We need to find out x, we need to find out this height. Now, height of the cylinder is what we need to find out. We have a right angle triangle, use Pythagoras theorem. Hypotenuse square, that is 34 square, is equals to sum of the other two squares. 16 square plus x square. So 34 square, when you put it in calculator, you will get 1156. 1156 is equals to 16 square, we know it is 256 plus x square. Take 256 to the other side. 1156 minus 256 will be equal to x square. 1156 minus 256 is 900. 900 is equals to x square. So x will be square root of 900. Square root of 900, we know it is 30 centimeter. So we proved that the height of the cylinder is 30 centimeter. Here we used Pythagoras theorem. Using cylinder's radius was 8, so the diameter of the cylinder will be 16. Sphere radius was given as 17, so the diameter of the sphere is going to be 34. We'll be getting a right angle triangle, use Pythagoras. Now moving on to the next one here, that is the second part of this. Calculate the volume of the cylinder as a percentage of the volume of the sphere. So whenever we are getting questions like this, calculate the volume of cylinder as a percentage of volume of sphere, means this is basically volume of cylinder divided by volume of sphere times 100. Now volume of cylinder. First let's find out volume of cylinder. Volume of cylinder, the formula is pi r square h. So we know, let's take pi as pi itself. Radius of the cylinder, it was given as 8. So 8 square will be 64 into h was, we found h as 30. So 64 into 30 into pi. 64 into 30 will give me 1920. 1920 pi. Now let's find out volume of sphere. We know the formula is 4 by 3 pi r cube. So 4 by 3 pi. In this question, radius of the sphere was given as 17. So 17 to the power of 3. So 17 to the power of 3. So this will give me 4 by 3 pi into 17 cube is 4913. Simplified further, 4913 into 4 will give me 19,652. 19,652 divided by 3 pi. I don't think that it will get divisible. No, it will not get divisible. So I'll leave it as 19,652 divided by 3 pi. Now let's put other values in this formula here. Volume of cylinder is 1920 pi divided by volume of sphere 19652 pi. This 3 goes to the numerator. Let's multiply by 3 into this 100. 100. Pi and pi gets cancelled. So 1920 into 3 into 100 will give me 576,000 divided by 19652. 19652. We'll get the answer as 29.3. 29.3 percentage. Since the question was to find the answer in percentage, the final answer is going to be 29.3. That's it. And then the next part, I think I have already made a video based on this C part. This was October-November 2023, question number 4. So I hope you have understood this. Thank you for watching.